How you guys doing today? And I hope you're having a good holidays. And welcome to R&R Movie Review, where today I will be reviewing the best TV series or shows that I've watched this year to 2022. Um, these are shows that, in my opinion, were the best on on television as far as I watched. I don't really watch like a lot of television. Um, Maybe sporting events mostly. Uh, but as far as TV shows, I do have a bare minimum. But I do catch some. So I'm gonna go backwards. First on the list is number 10, which is She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. Um, on Disney Plus. It's up to one season as of right now. Um, I like She-Hulk because of the lawyer aspect and attorney aspect of She-Hulk. I like Tatiana Maslany since Orphan Black, and I like that they included um, her cousin, the Incredible Hulk, Mark Ruffalo. I like him also. It was a lot of guest appearance. It was like a really it was like if Deadpool had a TV show, which is pretty good. It was pretty good. So far, I like season one of She-Hulk Attorney at Law, and I think it's a really a good show. Whether it's gonna be a season two or not, I have no idea. But it is what it is. My number 9 pick is Love, Death, and Robots season 3. Um, I'm an anime head, sort of. I'm an animation head. That's a big thing to me. I love animation. I love adult animation. Uh, it's uh, it's almost probably at the top of my list, maybe next to horror. But I love adult animation, and for 3 seasons, Love, Death, and Robots has been providing shorts were really good. Out of the 3 seasons, I think to me personally, the better season was the first season, and then the second and third seasons were okay. They're good. They are good, but it's still it's just for some reason um that first season just had me. Maybe because it was just brand new or something. Maybe I guess when I contemplate and think about it a little bit more, I might choose another season. But right now, it's the first season is the best. But I liked all the little shorts of Love, Death, and Robots, and I think it's a awesome show that needs to be out here. Like again, adult animation. It's probably at my top. It's my favorite, and I'm looking forward to the next season. My number 8 pick is Winning Time: The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty. Um, I'm really not like a Lakers fan. Well, I'm a Kobe. I'll put it to you like this: I'm a Kobe fan first, but the Lakers are after that. And this is portraying the Lakers when Jerry Buss, the guy who used to own it, when he first owned the team and what he did to get people in the seats. Basically, I mean it's a fabrication. Some things were added just for TV show purposes, but it was pretty good. And the decent thing was when the characters played basketball, it actually looked like they were playing basketball. It didn't look like you know actors, with which they are, were playing basketball. Um, One good thing I seen about the show, I seen the rapper DLC play a character, and I I enjoy DLC because I liked when he rapped. I like him as a rapper, so I'm glad to see that he's back, acting or whatever, doing something with his life. So that's a good thing. Is there going to be a season two? I have no idea. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. My next pick is the BMF documentary Blowing Money Fast. Now, um, I guess I can say BMF. BMF because I like the show. It's on Stars. It's it's I'm kind of not kind of spoiled, but it's based on some place that I know, a place and it's based on people that I know. Well, adjacent people that I know. I don't know actually them, but I know people who know them. So it's a very good show. Um, good character building, locations, and I'm really waiting on season two to come out in January because it's a very good show. It's like well, if 50 Cent to me, 50 Cent it was Power is the ultimate. So I like Power more than anything right now, and maybe BMF and um, Power Ghost or whatever, the one about his son is probably below that. But I like BMF a lot, and watching it, you can kind of see locales that you've been to if you've been in the city, different parts of the city, and you know people who knew them. So I'm really looking forward to season two. My next one is we need to talk about Cosby. This is only one season. It's like a it's a documentary. It comes in four parts, or is it three parts? It's four parts, and I think Kamal Bell, which I like Kamal, he does good documentary. Um, he does the show The United Shades of America, which deals with race and deals with issues dealing with the human condition, I guess you could say. He looked at this thing from all sides, and I think it's a really thorough documentary about what led up to these events that Bill Cosby did, why it went how it went, and even the loophole of him confessing and then getting out was kind of discussed a little bit. But I think for those people who's on the fence or don't know and just putting out opinions about stuff, I think they should watch this four-part documentary to get what's really going on. He doesn't. I don't think he sways to the victim sides or to Bill Cosby side. I think he's kind of balanced in some ways, but it's about a man who gave women quaaludes and sexually assaulted them, basically raped them. So, I mean, there's really nothing else to say about it. It won't be a season two. Well, maybe that he's out. It might be a season two, but I doubt it. But that was my number, 6, 7? My next show is, what? My number 5 show is the Harley Quinn show. Um, like it's an adult animation show, very adult, everything. I I like this show a lot. I've been watching this for 3 seasons now, and it kind of keeps getting better. Um, they show the adventures of Harley Quinn and the Joker and Batman. If they were an extravagated idea of these characters and like daily life, splice of life type things, and it's different stuff that goes on in the show. Again, I like the comedy aspect, the superhero aspect, the adult entertainment aspect. You know, they cuss and they kill. Um, do they don't show sex? Well, they do kind of show sex a little bit in the show, but just no no nudity, not cartoon nudity. So I'm looking forward to hopefully season 4 sometime later next year. But number 5 is Harley Quinn. My number 4 show is The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray. I really enjoyed this series. I didn't. It is a drama, but it's a drama, but it has Samuel L. Jackson as the lead character as Ptolemy Gray, and he goes on not an adventure, but he goes on this journey because he has dementia, and he agrees with this doctor to take a medicine to remember everything he could for a certain amount of time, and then he'll lose everything again. So this series was very good in my opinion. Dominique Fishback also starred in it, and she did a great job as Ptolemy's helper, and they were basically like treasure hunters. I would say you would have to watch it, but I think it's based on a book. I think it's based. Yeah, it is based on a book. And anytime I get a chance to see ADOS actors have a good time and do something worthwhile and worth watching, I try to get a hold of it, and that's why I like Ptolemy Gray. And my number 3 series is Kindred. Kindred, I just finished really watching it maybe about a week ago. It's a sci-fi story, but an Afro sci-fi story. It basically follows the book somewhat. It takes elements from the book, but I think it expands on it in a very rich way. A writer gets pulled back to the past to a plantation where she has to help. It finds out she has to help a distant relative of hers in a unique way. I'll put it to you like that because I really want people to get a hold of this because it's just really coming out, and I think it's worth watching for ADOS especially, and for historians especially too. They really expounded on the story from the book, which I haven't read, but the book is good. I heard the book is good, and I really like this series. And at the end of it, I was waiting. I was literally waiting and trying to get in touch with the people who created it to see when the next season was coming out, because it left me like, whoa, I need more of this. I really need more of this. Okay. My number 2 TV series is Dahmer, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. This probably was, at the time, probably the most talked about thing when it came out on Netflix. It was probably a record breaker as far as streaming numbers or whatever. I mean, this guy was Ryan Murphy. Ryan Murphy created this story, and I think skeptics at first were apprehensive because they thought it was just another looking series into Jeffrey Dahmer, but it was much more than that. I think he delved into places that other series on this subject matter did not go as far as what happened when Jeffrey Dahmer moved to Milwaukee and lived in an area that was populated with mostly black individual men and women, and how the police in Milwaukee was compliant and complicit with basically his crimes, man. I mean, this dude got away with a lot of stuff because of the skin color and because he was a man. So it deals in a lot of things, dude. I hope you guys get to check out this series. It's on Netflix now. Please go check it out. I think Niecy Nash should get an Emmy nomination, or she should get an Emmy win off of it, because that character deserves a Emmy win for her. So again, Dahmer, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. It's only one season as of right now. I think Ryan Murphy was saying he wanted to do other serial killers like this and go down deeper of the different aspects of this story. So we'll see later on. And my number one show is Atlanta. I mean, if you're ADOS or any black folks with intelligence, I hope you're watching this show or was watching, because it just aired the last season. I think this was one of the best things ever created on television, man. I put this up there with The Boondocks and Lovecraft Company as one of the best things ever to be viewed on a television ever. I mean, the 4 seasons, man, it was like a pot of different things that we could talk about as ADOS and as black people that you can't really find anywhere else, that weren't being discussed anywhere else. And it was satire, it was comedy, it was a thriller at times. Dude, this show is, like I said, it was the best thing on television this year, in my opinion. I think this season, I think last season is going to win some awards, and maybe a couple episodes from this season is going to win the award. It was so good. It had people thinking that the Goofy movie was based off a real employee at Disney who was black, who people thought Goofy was black. But if you ask me, if you watch the Goofy movie, he was a black dad. So, I mean, you take that with a grain of salt. I think if you watch the episode, it'll explain to you more. I think this is a really, really good show, and I think people should watch it. So again, those are my 10 top TV series. Please like, subscribe, and share. You can put your list down. You can critique my list. You can provide your own list. And I thank you guys for listening to me today, and have a good day.